You agreed to come along with me. Don't make this any more difficult than it needs to be. This ain't the fucking milk route. Baby, this is worse than that. Now, shut up and don't make much noise. Keep your head down, and if anyone stops us, don't be too shocked if I kill them. Isn't it too late to be surprised? Now that you've seen me do it, you're an accomplice, an accessory to murder. So, even if you turned on me, that knife would be in your back faster than... well, you'd be doing it to yourself, so I wouldn't even have to. No, look at me. Good. Looks like the symptoms haven't set in yet. Nothing. In fact, it'd be better for you to find out yourself. And if I told you, what would it really do? Would it save you? Would it change your fate? Do you actually want to know the truth, or a fancy little lie? No, it doesn't matter, does it? Hold that thought. Not the best constitution from these lookalikes, huh? You're just gonna stand in there and watch me? No, you're shocked. It was obviously a doppelganger. Just because it bleeds red, honey, doesn't mean that it's real. Just like not everything with eyes can see. Not everything with ears can hear. I trust you understand who you were calling on these fuckers, right? The DDD. Do you know what it stands for? So you're not all stupid with this. The Doppelganger Detection Department. But who's above that? Do you have any idea? Of course you don't. There's a thought. Homeland Security. Do you really think they care about this? Sweetheart, Toots, I don't know how to be the person that you think I am. Because for all you know, I'm one of them, and I just killed an innocent person again. What then? What does it mean to you? You're still following around like a little lost puppy, and for what? For why? Do I make your heart race? Is the danger different than your monotonous life spent in that box? Living in a low-ends-meet apartment in the middle of fucking nowhere. Is that what you thought your life would be right now? Is that what you hoped for when you were a little kid? Do you think I hoped to be a milkman when I grew up? Don't you give me that. You know exactly what I'm saying. You just don't want to hear it. Closing your ears like you... Sorry. Maybe I've been too harsh. And then what? I'll admit it. Francis Moses is not the kindest man. Whether it be the doppelganger you let in, or the real deal. It's not even something worth copying. Yet they love to do it. Do you know why? They're desperate, but they're also playing with us. Now, it's not a usual combination of words. It's either they're desperate and they need something, or they're just playing around. Why both? I can see it in your eyes. It's a good question, really. But I don't feel like answering you and playing daddy to all your problems that I can't. Let's summarize it real well. If you want to live any kind of a long life in this hellscape of a world we call America, then I'm gonna have to ask you some personal questions. And you're going to have to answer them exactly as I say. Now, don't lie on any of the questionnaire. If you do, well, let's just say your symptoms might not be so forgiving. You might be, but you aren't in control, are you? No, not nearly as much as you think you are. We all convince ourselves we have free will, freedom, and a country that plasters it over every American flag, every white-hot brand into the ass of democracy that I don't care of in the slightest. Who are you? Remember what I said. Who are you? That won't do, Toots. I said don't lie. Last warning. Or you might end up like him out there. Like them over there. Like the people living in that house right there. Fake and empty, a husk, lifeless, as your big dead eyes looking at me. If you think I would hesitate, then you don't know me, sweetheart. How was that so hard, sweetheart? The truth will set you free, as they say. So let me help you with that. Where did you live 5 years ago, sweetheart? The big city you thought you knew. Chewing you up and spitting you out. Now this one is important. Don't you dare hesitate for a moment or you're dead. Who do you hate the most in the world? And what color is the sky right now? I know how stupid it sounds, but we don't have time for this. Answer the question now. Good. Was that so hard? Babe, you just need to understand now. This is your life. You chose this. You left the other ones in the past, and I don't care about infidelity. I don't care where your heart really lies, because that doesn't matter to it. Everything that matters is right here in front of you in this milk truck, on this dead-end street in the middle of nowhere. Because right now, if you weren't here, you wouldn't be anywhere. Don't naively think the DDD trusts you. They don't even trust themselves half the time. So, what is your goal? I don't care how stupid it sounds. Give me your goal now. Fine. Goal it is, as pathetic as it may be. I'll appreciate the honesty. Congratulations, you can follow basic instructions for once. Now, do me a favor, and never, ever doubt those answers you said. Let me check your eyes. Good, no sign of it. You're doing good so far, honey. But you're gonna need to trust me. Things are about to be a pain in the ass. Look over there. Despite what it may have looked like, driving down those streets several times one way, several times the other, there's an intricate and very personal reason for that. As you noticed, that door turned to blue. Why? Everything else in our surroundings is the same. So why did a single door change on a single cul-de-sac in a place you've probably never seen in your life? You're close. Because what I was doing was tantamount to a code of sorts. As for what it means, I can't go into details, but you're going to have to trust me. We need to get through that blue door. Do you notice that family of 3 over there? The one with the dog. It's a chow. Yes, those ones. Do you also notice the policeman on the left? Listen to me. I have to confirm these things because if you see something different, we need to leave immediately. This isn't a joke, and I'm not exaggerating anything. Everything I've done with you has a purpose. There's a reason, and not one you can trifle with. If you make one mistake, it's over. Now tell me, is that bush over there yellow? Do you see a clown in the window? What is the clown doing? Damn it. Of course, always the fucking clown. Buckle up. We're out of here. Listen, that blue door is important. Like I said, I can't tell you why we're doing this, but until we see the same thing, we can't get out of this vehicle. You can't. And if anyone approaches us, we take self-defense to the utmost. Tuts, we take them down. That goes for you. Take this. And don't get any funny ideas about pointing it at me. If you kill me, darling, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Worse than anything I could ever do to you. That's not something I would even want for you, despite how much you've pissed me off. You've been fairly obedient. I'll give you that. You're easy on the eyes and easy on the touch, but that doesn't make you impervious to getting on my last nerve. Learn from now. Until we separate. My word is law. And I'm not just saying this to be some controlling asshole, chauvinistic or terrible. I'm saying this because I want you to live. You don't have to believe me, but this is personal. When you make a promise, you keep it. Just like I, as much as I have every reason to kill you for trying to kill me, know you were just doing your job, no matter how badly you did at it. So, I'll forgive that. But you still owe me one. Probably a lot more than one. Now, we're back. What time did the radio man say it was? 5:03. Good. And what color is the bush? Yellow. How many trees are in front of the house 3 doors to the right of us? Good. How many people are staring at us right now? Good. Now how many have two eyes. 6 out of 14. It checks out for now. Now, most importantly, is there a blue door on the house to our left? Good. Does the blue door have a yellow handle? Good. What is the clown holding who's staring at us through the window to the right of the blue door? Good. Things are checking out, but you can never be too safe. Now, hold my hand. Do you understand? You can't let go. If you let go, everything is going to go south. All of those people staring are going to charge us. They're going to do something terrible, unspeakable to you and me. That's why you must hold our hands, and if any of them approach us, you say we are married 5 years and 6 months. That the move-in day is June 6th, 1955. Remember it. If you get any detail wrong, then we run as fast as we can back to the milk van, and if anybody gets in, I'll kill them on the way. If we make it to the blue door, I'm going to knock once, you wait 3 seconds, and then knock twice. If all goes well, it'll unlock, and we'll be safe for a short while. Do you remember everything? I would write it down for you, but that would give us away immediately. If that happens, it's only a matter of time before they find us. In the worst case, darling, I don't think I would want to be you or me. So, hold my hand. Don't shake. Don't let them see you're nervous. Where's that confident smile? Good, you're doing fine. Take a deep breath and look at me. I won't be able to give you any pointers, so remember those like your life depends on it, because it probably does. Understood? Then, when we get out of this car, I'm going to open the door for you. You'll grab my right hand and walk beside me. Do not trip. Do not make any eye contact. Keep your eyes on the blue door. No matter what the clown does, no matter what you hear in your peripherals, you do not turn. Do I make myself clear? Good. Then that should do it. Just don't make any mistakes or we're screwed. No pressure. Regardless of how I feel, you have more on the line to lose than me. So, I'm telling you as much as I can to give you a handicap, as it's your first time. Now, remember, right hand. It's been a long day, honey. Let's go. You look gorgeous today. I can't wait to see our kids. We're just the nuclear family, aren't we? The ideal that they wish they had. No, it's nothing, darling. Looks like we're home. Welcome home, baby. You were about 2 seconds from ending up as food for them. Or worse. You couldn't see it, but I saw it. The way they saw you, they didn't believe it at first. I covered for your ass, so thank me later. Or better yet, right now. The stress of the day is pissing me off. Much, much more than it did before. So, mind telling me what you're gonna do to make it up to me? Why does it not surprise me? Infidelity just ends up your crutch to fall on. Don't worry, the clown is gone. It was only for show in the first place. This place is safe so long as we keep the door locked. Do you understand? Regardless, I expect my compensation for saving your life again. How many times was it? Perhaps you're worth saving after all. With how you use that mouth of yours, those hands. If I didn't know any better, I would say that you're just as bad off as you could be. Completely at a loss. Completely and utterly shocked that your body is as down bad as you. It's fine for me. Just watching your head bob like that is satisfying enough. But you know it's never enough just to take your lips like that. You could take a break like that, but it's barely enough. Your own greed getting the best of you, as your body just works as a compass to where you know you want to be, closer to me. Does my breath smell like cigarettes? Disappointment, maybe. Or maybe I smell like some sexy man that's worth all that you've given up by trying to kill me, by almost ending all those lives, but then never being able to because you are incompetent. Do you think you're still that naive now? Still that incompetent? You're beyond what they would call hopeless touch. You're stuck with someone who you can't barely trust, yet you use those lips in such a way that would make the devil blush himself. Good job. You're so good at this, babe. In fact, I think you're worth keeping around. Not just for this. And I'm not so shrewd as to simplify you like that. But goddamn, are you something fancy? Well, how does it feel looking up at me like that? From my recliner, like we're actually a family like this. Like you're actually married to me right now. Treating this like marital duties and suit yourself. Then don't make the mistake of missing any. At least try and breathe now. You did a good job. In fact, for what it's worth, for all the pains you've caused me, I think the good like this might be my favorite part. The little things you do, the fun we've had, as devilish as it is dangerous. I guess we'll have to go to the confessional together, because I'm not done with you yet.